people on?
We're live on the internet.
We're crashing the internet.
Congratulations. I did say we'd go on at 8, so that's the time. We're here live from my deck, just the two of us and my dog, Steve. So maybe we'll play a warm-up tune for you. I think that some people might show up in person at some point. So
Probably.
But maybe JT.
We're getting some interesting feedback
there. We are getting a little bit of interesting feedback, aren't we? Do you want to maybe Well, I can introduce you. So this is my friend JT. I don't know what JT stands for. It could be Justin Timberlake. It could be Joshua Thimble.
Josh Turner?
Josh Turner.
No, it's James Tatton.
James Tatton.
Yeah.
James Tatton Harman. JTH. And James and I go to church together. That's how we know each other. And there's some fun facts about JT and I. One of them is that we've performed together before.
We go way back.
We do. We just don't know that we go way back. So JT plays a multitude of instruments. One of them is the violin, and he was part of the premier youth orchestra of Utah, I would think. They're called the Lyceum Philharmonic. And JT and I both, I was part of the Salt Lake Institute Singers, and we did a joint concert with the Lyceum Philharmonic at the Tabernacle in downtown Salt Lake City, and JT and I both played in that concert. I was in college and you were in high school probably, right?
Yeah. Yep. Probably senior year? No, junior year.
So this is not the first time. It's a reunion performance.
Part 2.
The music we're playing is going to be a different genre than the first time we performed. We're going to play some country tunes. One thing that actually, I'll let you reveal this probably later because there's a song about it. Like your line of work. I think
I will talk about that maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be...
It's a fitting line of work.
I think so.
Quite enjoyable.
So, we're gonna play a warm-up tune for you while we're waiting for some people to show up in person.
Hi, Ben.
And we've got them right here. I'm gonna direct them in. Hang tight.
Come on up.
You guys can just come up the grass there. Come through the fence.
What are we thinking? Stevie?
You decide. You should pick.
We could just play Stevie.
Play Stevie.
Ruff,
I know
ruff,
a couple
ruff. We could harmonize. It's been a long time.
Okay, well, take a seat and we'll sing at you. Steve, dude. Hey. You guys like... Stevie, it's okay. I'm sorry, everybody on the internet. Got a wild dog. He'll figure it out, though. Okay, So, did you decide what you want to do? Nice warm-up tune?
We could just do Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a nice warm-up.
Do you even consider this country? Is this a country song?
I don't know what you consider this. It depends what version you're listening to, I guess. Maybe if you're listening to
Call it like hillbilly pop.
Darius Rucker.
Darius Rucker? Well, just this particular song. Okay, are you gonna pick up notes?
Yeah.
How's it go?
G, D, E minor, C.
Got it. 1, 2, 3.
Headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way and in North Carolina. Stand up the road and pray I see headlights.
Hello.
Made it down the coast, 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold, up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-timey string band. Baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, and Utah winters got me getting down. We all ran out of snow, so we had to get out. But I ain't a turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south, out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, he had a nice long talk. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. Man, I gotta get a move on before the sun. Hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Wagon Wheel by Darius Rucker. Our nice warm-up song. We've got a little bit of a live audience now. Welcome. You know when someone is coming because you can hear my dog barking like a cannon in the background. He's a good alarm dog, that dog. Huh, Steve? Is there more people?
There are.
Oh, man. This is the most exciting time for Steve, for his life. Hi everybody on the internet. I can't see who you are, where you are, how many of you there are. But I hope everything sounds okay. If it doesn't sound okay, send me a text message. How does it sound for everybody in person? Everything pretty balanced? Sounds alright? Okay. Hey. Okay, man. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What are you feeling?
I think we should do Springsteen.
Okay.
And by that, we're not playing a song by Bruce Springsteen. We're playing a song that says Springsteen in it. So don't get confused.
It just says Springsteen.
Oh, we're doing this.
To this day, when I hear that song, I see you standing there on that lawn. Discount shades, store-bought tan, flip-flops and cut-off jeans. Somewhere between that setting sun, I'm on fire and I'm born to run. You looked at me and I was done, oh, just getting started. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so alive, never been more free. Fired up my daddy's lighter, we, whoa, 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 whoa. Stayed there till they forced us out. Took the long way to your house. I can still hear the sound you saying don't go. When I think about you, I think about 17. I think about my old Jeep. Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like a soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen, I bumped into you by happenstance. You probably wouldn't even know who I am, but if I whispered your name, I bet there'd still be a spark. Back when I was gasoline and this old tattoo had brand new ink, and we didn't care what your mama think about your name on my arm. Baby, is it spring or is it summer with the guitar sound or the beat of that drummer? Yeah, sometimes late at night on your radio, even though you're a million miles away, you hear Born in the USA. You relive those glory days so long ago. When you think about me, do you think about 17? Do you think about my old Jeep? Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like a soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen.
Springsteen by Eric Church. Eric Church.
Eric Church.
It's an easy name to remember.
Yeah, it is.
If I was a country pop star, I'd probably pick a name like Eric Church. My dad's name's Eric, and I go to church. So
Makes sense.
it probably work. Okay. Why did you pick that song, JT?
You know, I don't know much about Bruce Springsteen, so he's not the reason I picked it. I just always liked that song by Eric Church. Eric Church is like my favorite new country artist that's out there.
Should we do another one by Eric Church?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Or do you want to save that one for later? I think we keep it in the Eric Church vein.
Yeah, let's keep it churchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll keep it.
Speaking of keeping it churchy, the first time I listened to this song, there's a line in it that says a 3-foot stack of vinyls, but I thought he said 3-foot stack of Bibles. I was like, what's he doing with that many Bibles?
He's probably got a few languages there. Since you turned the tables on me, I've been steady learning lonely, keeping this turntable spinning. Everything from Jones to Jennings, slowly planning my survival in a 3-foot stack of vinyl. Since you had to walk out of here, I've been having a record year. that you thought before you left. Just sit in silence by myself. Turn this house into a jail. Dying slow in a living hell, but love's got a funny way of keeping score. Your living lit up my scoreboard. I usually make it through a side A sober. Better off when I flip her over. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. I'm having a record year. Quarter notes and hangs halftime. Pounding on this heart of mine. Song for song I pass my time. These speakers on 10. You're good and gone keeps me up all night, along with songs in the key of life. I'm either gonna get over you or I'm gonna blow out my ears. Yeah, you're out there now doing God knows how, and I'm stuck here having a record year. Your leaving left me going crazy. I'm counting on a needle to save me. Drop it in the groove. We go round and round and down in a spiral. Guess I really ought to call and thank you. I rediscover red-headed stranger. Got down with old James Brown and found new grass revival. If I find your way back, I owe you a beer. For my record year, quarter notes and hangs halftime, pounding on this heart of mine. Song to song I pass my time. These speakers on 10. You're good and gone keeps me up all night, along with songs in the key of life. I'm either gonna get over you or I'm gonna blow out my ears. Yeah, you're out there now doing God knows how, and I'm stuck here having a record year. A record year.
Record year. Did you guys get it? Did you get the wordplay? It's kind of fun. Like a girl broke my heart and listened to a bunch of records. 3-foot stack of vinyls. Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder.
It's chock full of them.
Yeah, Halftime by Hank Jones, right?
Hank Williams.
Hank Williams.
George Jones, Hank Williams, same thing.
Yeah.
Both old guys that had twang and beards and
Hank Williams
cheated on their wives.
All the things that bind us together, right?
All the things that make a country singer.
I'm thinking that it's time to do I Can Still Make Cheyenne.
All right.
Are you guys ready to get really sad?
Yeah, this one's a cheer jerker.
Yeah, this one's we got a couple of, well, I mean, I think all of our
They're all a little
all
sad.
our songs are kind of sad tonight. Like I texted JT earlier in the week after I listened to the playlist a couple times. These songs are super sad, dude.
We got together and he's just like, "Hey, can we get some like more upbeat, happy songs in here?"
We're cheering stuff. It's like a lot of sad. Ooh, we got some feedback. Ooh.
Oh, we're not doing Wagon Wheel.
We already did Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, we did.
This is kind of like Wagon Wheel.
A little bit.
Different. This
Not
song
at all.
is by George Strait.
Yes.
Has anyone ever been to Cheyenne, Wyoming? We got one. Pass through. I've never been to Cheyenne. Every time I see it on the freeway, I think Cheney in my brain, because that's kind of how it's spelled. Cheyenne, maybe Cheyenne.
Cheney?
Yeah.
Sounds like a
But
country singer.
Cheyenne. So if you've been to Cheyenne or hold Cheyenne dear to your heart, then you'll really have some vivid. You'll understand this song deeply. Okay, 1, 2.
Telephone rang about 8:45. She heard his voice on the other end of the line. She wondered what was wrong this time. Never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind. He said it's cold out here and I'm all alone. Didn't make the short go again, and I'm coming home. I know I've been away too long. Never got a chance to write her call. I know this rodeo's been hard on us all, but I'll be home soon. And honey, is there something wrong? She said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new, and he sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. He left that phone dangling off the hook. Then he slowly turned around and gave it one last look. And then he just walked away. He aimed his truck toward that Wyoming line. With a little luck, he could still get there in time. But in that Cheyenne wind, he could still hear her say, she said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new, and he sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. She never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. But she always expected the worst in the back of her mind. Yeah, a little bit.
Still Make Cheyenne by George Strait. Are you crying yet? Crying? I don't see any tears. A little disappointed. I'm not crying.
Just getting a little nipped. Oh.
Yeah.
Mike?
Mike, hello. Does anyone have any requests? My rule is usually like 15% accuracy with requests. Like, there's a 15% chance that we can do it. But it's always worth a shot. There's at least, I usually get, it's like, maybe even 25. Like every fourth
One in
request.
4.
1 in 4, I'll know it. So if you guys have any, just think about it. Feel free to shout it out. Does anybody have any serious questions for JT they'd like to ask him while he's got a microphone?
JT, where did this come from?
I don't.
I think he sounds great.
You sound awesome.
Yeah. The twang. He's got the look. I think that maybe we should introduce that
Yeah,
thing
we
on your
should.
head
We should.
with this next song.
You know, there was one kid in Park City High that always had a cowboy hat. It was me. There was one kid in Park City that always had a cowboy hat. It was me. And maybe my boss. So I guess we'll introduce that as well.
Yeah.
I work at a cowboy shop on Main Street, living the high life. Every day shaping hats, selling boots, riding bulls. It's real fun. But I guess, you know, throughout high school, everyone faces something. And I don't know, this song kind of just tells you what it was like a little bit. wearing a cowboy hat, being the only one. This is what it's like. And, you know, if you touch my hat, you're going to have to fight us all. I was sitting in a coffee shop just having a cup to pass the time, swapping rodeo stories with this old cowboy friend of mine. Some motorcycle riders started snickering in the back, started poking fun at my friend's hat. One old boy said, "Hey Tex, where'd you park your horse?" Friend just pulled his hat down low, but they couldn't be ignored. One old husky fella said, "I think I'll rip that hat right off your head." So when my friend turned around, and this is what he said: "You ride a black tornado across the western sky, roping old blue northern and Milky Telly stripe. Old dog the Mississippi, pin his ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat." Cowboy, this old hat's better left alone. Used to be my daddy's. Last year he passed on. Nephew skinned the rattler that makes up this old hat band. Back in '69, he died in Vietnam. Eagle feather was given to me by an Indian friend of mine. Someone ran him down somewhere around that Arizona line. Real special lady gave me this hat pin. I don't think I'll ever see her again. You ride a black tornado across the western sky, roping old blue northern and Milky Telly stripe. Old dog the Mississippi, pin its ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat. Right then I caught a little sadness in that gang leader's eyes. Looked back at the others, they all just kind of shuffled on outside. When my friend turned back towards me, man, I noticed his old hat brim. Well, it was turned up in a big old Texas grin. You know, if this leather jacket means to you what my hat means to me, guess we understand each other, we'll just let it be. You still think it's funny, man, you got my back up against the wall, but if you touch my hat, you're gonna have to fight us all. You ride a black tornado across the western sky, roping old blue northern and Milky Telly stripe. Bulldog the Mississippi, pin his ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat. I just flip two verses around, that's fine.
JT
No big
Harman,
deal.
everybody. JT JT Harman. I am a little out of whack on the tuning side of things. You guys ever feel like you're just a little out of tune? Because my guitar would understand you perfectly right now. Just, it really gets what it feels like to be out of tune. Thankfully, I have a tuner. However, as discreet as it is, you just know when I'm tuning. Just can't really ever hide it. What's up next? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Are
Feeling
we
okay? You guys like loosen up yet? Like getting settling
something
in?
a little reggae? I don't know. What do you
Yeah,
think?
We could do that.
What do you think next? I'll let you call the shot.
I call the shot.
Not shots, just shot, singular.
Shot.
A
One
shot.
shot to call. Ooh. I want to do my favorite song of the set, which is a song about color. It isn't yours.
No, it's not your color. Not your color.
It's not your color. This is a song
Anything
about a
but your
color that's
color.
not yours. You can imagine that. Someone woke up in the morning. I actually heard the guy who wrote this song, talk about it. It was very meaningful for him, but to make fun of the title of his song, just imagine waking up in the morning and thinking, you know what? I'm going to write a song about how a color doesn't belong to somebody. And then he wrote this song. And it's a great song. It kind of got the songwriter on the map in Nashville, and it was very. He like cried talking about it because it was so meaningful. So you never know about colors.
Never. I can see you standing over there, staring at your drink, watching that ice sink all alone tonight. And chances are you're sitting here in this bar, 'cause he ain't gonna treat you right. Well, it's probably not my place, but I'm gonna say it anyway, 'cause you look like you haven't felt the fire, haven't had a fun, hadn't seen a smile in a little while, baby. Blue looks good on the sky.
Yes, it does.
Looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. Not trying to be another just pick you up kind of guy, trying to drink you up, trying to take you home. I just don't understand how another man can take your sun and turn it ice cold. Well, I've had enough to drink, and it's making me think that I just might tell you, if I were a painter, I wouldn't change you, I'd just paint you bright, baby.
Color blue.
Blue looks good on the sky. Never blue. Looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. It ain't your color, baby. the sky. Looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color.
Just on that, you guys ever like spilled something on accident before? Yes, no,
Milk.
silent crowd, man. All the time. So, just to give you a little window into my world of playing the guitar, it's kind of, there's moments where it feels like I'm just spilling the milk all over the place. Just like, and I'm like, no! But it's too late. The notes have already come out, the milk has already been spilled, and it's like if I start tripping over my fingers a little bit. It just happens from time to time. Other times it's just like right on, and I know exactly what I'm playing, and I just nail it. And sometimes my fingers just feel like spaghetti. So the feeling of that feels a lot like spilling milk, and you're like, ah. But you don't cry over spilled milk, right? And you don't cry over mistakes that you make when you're playing the guitar, or musical mistakes. You're just like, wow, I just spilled the milk all over the place. But it's okay.
It's fine.
It's totally fine, because I'm not charging admission for this event. Now, if somebody paid you to spill milk on them, you know, it's a different story. But, okay. Then you're getting paid to spill milk, which is way. Definitely don't cry over that milk, because you're on the clock. Okay. What are we doing next?
I don't know.
I'm running out of ideas. Let's do the Zach Brown song.
Okay. Don't worry, be happy.
Zach Brown wrote this song about birds. Well, I guess he did.
Birds, dinosaurs, actually.
Yeah. Just like
Chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. Well, I was raised underneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know, sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine, where the peaches grow. In my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled with love that's grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, I feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. Well, it's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most. Not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. Dollar sign on a piece of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio like to see the sunrise, see the love in a woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. I thank God for my life And for the stars and stripes, may freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones that give their lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio. I see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, I feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, I feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. Chicken fried. You know, they have some good fried chicken in Jamaica, I hear.
We just decided, they do like a reggae breakdown in one of the choruses of the song, and we just decided to do the whole thing with the reggae feel.
All of it's reggae.
Yeah. All. Don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys? Do you know that tune?
No, I'm just making that one up.
I do know that tune. Maybe we'll play it towards the end. I don't have it with me, but I can grab it. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
You'll be able to follow it pretty well.
Okay, request noted.
Duly noted.
All right. Do you want to do
What time do we got
the
there?
Chris Stapleton tune? Oh, dude, we gotta. No, we shouldn't do that.
I was gonna say I don't actually have it, but I can get it.
Let's do the the most stereotypical
Oh, yeah.
song of the night.
Of course.
We gotta turn on the twang for this one.
Yeah.
Do you notice the difference between that and you hear them? There's a little more twang.
I've got some big news. Bank finally came through. I'm holding the keys to a brand new Chevrolet. You been outside? Sure is a nice night. How about a little test drive down by the lake? There's a place I know about where the dirt road runs out. We can try out the four-wheel drive. Come on now, what do you say? Girl, I can hardly wait. Gotta get a little mud on the tires, 'cause it's a good night. Be out there soaking up the moonlight. Stake out a little piece of shoreline. I've got the perfect place in mind. In the middle of nowhere, only one way to get there. Gotta get a little mud on the tires. Moonlight on a duck blind, catfish on a trot line. Sunset's about 9 this time of year. We can throw a blanket down, crickets singing in the background. More stars than you can count on a night this clear. Tell you what we need to do, grab a sleeping bag or two, build us a little campfire. And then with a little luck, we might just get stuck, get a little mud on the tires. 'Cause it's a good night, be out there soaking up the moonlight. Take out a little piece of shoreline, I've got the perfect place in mind. In the middle of nowhere, only one way to get there, gotta get a little mud on the tires. Good night, be out there soaking up the moonlight. Stake out a little piece of shoreline, I've got the perfect place in mind. In the middle of nowhere, only one way to get there, gotta get a little mud on the tires.
I could do like a little vroom vroom noise with my guitar. Vroom vroom. Oh, the bank came through.
Brand new Chevrolet. It's funny because I drive a CRV. It's a cowboy ranching vehicle. Honda's trademark, actually.
I don't know any other genre of music that writes songs about their trucks, except for Queen. Off of A Night at the Opera, I'm in love with my car, right?
They sing about trains.
Do they?
People sing about trains.
Oh, is it in country?
No.
There's a jazz standard called Take the A Train, but it's more about getting to Harlem than it is about taking the train.
There's also Train.
You have to take the A Train to get to Harlem. What?
There's just Train.
There's a band called Train.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we have vehicles more integrated into our art than we originally thought. Okay, I think we're out of songs. Are we out of songs?
Got Traveling Soldier.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That one's really sad.
Yeah, this one like makes me cry.
I don't know why they wrote this.
Yeah, what's wrong with them?
Sure does sound nice though. 2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth, cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she'll give him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while, talking to me, feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one. Sent a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says a soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. Said when it's getting kinda rough over here, think of that day sitting down at the pier and I close my eyes, see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone. When the letter said a soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, won't you bow your head for a list of local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red. Nobody really cared but a pretty little girl, bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone. When the letter said a soldier's coming home.
Traveling Soldier by the Dixie Chicks.
The Dixie Chicks.
We just became Dixie Dudes.
Yeah, we did.
I'm okay with that.
The Dixie Dudes.
Maybe we should think they've got some competition. Dixie Chicks. Okay, let's do Folsom Prison.
Okay.
Also, my phone's dead, so I can no longer see our list of songs.
Yeah, that's cool.
You guys like Johnny Cash?
I'm Johnny Cash.
He's Johnny Cash.
What?
I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Yeah, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. there's rich folks eating in fancy dining cars. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Yeah, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I long to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Spaghetti fingers on that one, but all the same, I think that's it. Did we hit the end of our list?
I think that's it.
Okay, and we gotta. Oh, we didn't do a song about drinking.
From Tennessee?
Yeah. You want to do it? You feeling it?
Sure.
All right. You guys can sing along with this song. Yeah, JT and I are both alcoholics.
Yeah, raging
We both
alcoholics.
drink a lot of alcohol. Both of us. We know.
Whiskey's our preferred drink. It's a
Yeah.
go-to. Jack Daniel's #7. Is that whiskey? That shows you. I think that tells you how much we drink. We got our bishop here, so while we're at it. Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom. Brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. As a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay strong on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
It's apparently very smooth.
I've been there. I've seen it. I don't know if it's smooth. I didn't try it, but I've seen it.
From what I've heard, like when you drink whiskey, it like burns the inside of your throat, right? It's like,
I guess.
So
Like a fireball.
Maybe it's not much of a compliment. I don't know. Would kind of ruin the song. Okay, that's it for our. We've got. Do you want to try your dad's request?
Are there any other requests?
Does anyone else have a request? Okay. We can also be done.
We could.
Totally cool with that. You could try it. The General. I got requested last week, and I'll do it again.
Do it.
I love playing that song. Yeah, Mike and I worked together when I discovered this song, I think. Right? Really? You
Was
know
this
what, showed
Chris?
it to me? Well,
That's a cool song.
for consistency's sake, then. There was a decorated general with a heart of gold. They likened him to all the stories they told. Past battles won, lost, and legends of old. A seasoned veteran in his own time. Well, on the battlefield he gained respect and fame, with many medals of bravery and stripes to his name. He grew a beard as soon as he could to cover the scars on his face, and always urged his men on. But on the eve of great battle with the infantry and dream, the old general tossed in his sleep and wrestled with its meaning. He awoke from the night to tell what he had seen, and walked slowly out of his tent. Well, all the men stood tall with their chests in the air, with the courage and the blood and a fire in their stare. And it was a great morning, and they all wondered how they would fare. But the old general told them to go home. He said, well, I have seen the others, and I shiny shoes. You got no time to lose. You're young and you must be living. Take a shower, shiny shoes. You got no time to lose. You're young and you must be living. Go now, you are forgiven. Well, all the men stood tall with their guns on their shoulders, not knowing what to do with their contradicting orders. The general said he would do his own duty, but he would extend it no further. The men could go as they pleased, but not a man moved. Their eyes gazed straight ahead till one by one they slipped back, and not a word was said. The old general was left with his own words echoing in his head. He then prepared to fight. He said, well, I have seen the others, and I have discovered that this fight is not worth fighting. And I've seen their mothers, and I will no other to follow me where I'm going. So take a shower, a shiny shoes. You got no time to lose. You're young and you must be living. Take a shower and shiny shoes. You got no time to lose. You're young and you must be living. Go now, you are forgiven. 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 Go. Go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you are forgiven. Go. Go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you are forgiven. Go now, you got to be, got to be, got to be, got to be. Oh, yeah. There you go, Mike. General by Dispatch. That was a great
It's a
song.
good song.
Good song about not shooting at each other. Yeah.
Peace.
Okay. Do you want to do it, or what are you thinking? Should we call it?
Yeah, it's a little cold.
Okay. Thanks for coming to listen, everybody who came. New faces who I don't know, welcome. Old faces who I do know, welcome to you too. It's good to see you. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight. The next concert that I'm going to have, I think, is going to be in Magna, Utah. So you can watch it on the internet, or you can drive to Magna. You get to choose. Have a good night, everybody.